We're really, really proud of this team, what we have accomplished in the last couple of weeks. Definitely got to give credit to them. I told our kids in a text message to them yesterday about talking about how proud I am of them to be able to go on the road and play two tough teams. In Utah was, definitely exceptional for us. It's the 2 weeks of travel has been very tough, but we didn't make excuses. And I think that's one of the things that you want to talk about, championship mentality of this group and where we're trending is something special. I just like that, we're getting players are growing, in each moment. And I also love the fact that they are coming together and they're understanding each other's strengths and things that they got to continue to improve on. This week, what is asked of them is to continue to grow and not to be complacent as it starts to get tough. As, I think everybody's hitting a stretch where, mentally they're starting to get tired, physically they're tired. But you got to continue to focus on the little things, and that's going to be my expectation of our group as we go into this week, being at home. We love the fact that we're at home and got the crowd to get behind us and give us that extra push. But I also will say that I feel like we've had some players who really have stepped up in some major roles, and I'm excited about where that's headed to.
So at Southern Utah, they hold you below your season average. Kind of what were they doing defensively that slowed down the offense, and also how happy were you that you're with how your defense responded to that?
Yeah, so, going back to Southern Utah, again, I thought Southern Utah stayed with the same game plan that they did against us here. What I thought we really struggled with early on is that I thought we took a lot of jumpers. I think we were as aggressive in that first half against Southern Utah. And I thought a lot of that was, again, indicative of what we were not doing, which led the game to be close or us getting behind the way that we did. But I thought that we did a really good job of adjusting to the things that we needed to do. I thought we took some open shots when they were there. In particular, I can remember Goodell hitting a major, key three for us to really get us going. And I thought, Avery and Coy, played very well in the middle of the floor. The high-low action was really, really good to us too. So I thought we figured it out. I'll be honest, our team needed to have a game like that. There's not going to be a time where we can always, score those 70 to 80 points a game, but can we get stops when we need to? And can we make plays? And then can there other players contribute to the success that we need to have on the road especially? So, I was very, very proud of us, getting a very gritty win at Southern Utah.
So at Utah Tech, offense was on fire, and particularly from the bench with Aspen Thornton, and then even starter Nia Threet. She had a career high 18 points. Kind of what did you see, and like what were you happy with?
Yeah, I think at Utah Tech, what I was very very impressed with was is that again we played inside out, and we made the correct passes, and our kids knocked down shots. I've been trying to talk to them about just being confident in your shots, take the shots, be in flow, and I thought that's what we did. I thought Aspen did a really good job of coming into the game and play within herself. And I'll talk about her a little bit here. I think that she has, she understands the WAC, and she understands that it's her time, that she's got to, continue to contribute and step up for this team to have success. I thought Kendall came in and did some things for us as well too. Maria, it has been consistent off the bench for us as well too. And so my expectations of that hasn't changed. Naya is starting to, find her stride and, being a point guard, and, teams don't tend to defend her. And I know that, Utah Tech probably didn't expect us to hit 9 threes, but we just knocked down the shots and then we were there. And so I think that we got to continue to get contributions from everybody. I said this is a well-balanced team, and we continue to do those things. I think we'll be just fine, no matter what is happening. It's just going to be your critical time in February. Either somebody's going to be sick, somebody's down. It is, can you have the next player step up? And I'm going to challenge my team this week individually and as a team that they got to step up and be prepared when their number is called. There's no more making of excuses. I expect, for you to show up. It says your teammates, one falls, so other one's got to be able to step up. And so no matter what happens, we got to compete for 40 minutes, and our expectation is to get a W and play hard.
So, what are you expecting this week when you're putting your perfect home record on the line?
Well, I expect two teams to compete at a high level. Utah Valley plays very very hard on both ends of the floor, and again, we are not looking at the fact of the record that we do have at home. Is how do we continue to focus on the next game and get better and playing a Utah Valley team that again played us very well and beat us at their place. And so it is us coming in and understanding the little things and playing with the pace that we need to play with and understanding the things that UTA women's basketball does. And we don't want to go away from that. And so we will continue to focus on that the next 2 days here, getting prepared for Utah Valley. And we know it's a big deal for us. It's our Play for K, game. And, a lot of, especially on the women's side of sports, we're affected by breast cancer. And like I talked about, my mom is a breast cancer survivor, so this means a lot to us. And so definitely need our fans to be able to come out and support us and support the initiative because it is a big foundation that we want to continue to support.
And wear pink.
Definitely wear your pink, be loud, be proud, and come out and support us on Thursday.